Hello guys, in this video I'll show you how to use the TestNg framework that we actually started on the previous video, and I'll show you the actual implementation of using these annotations using Selenium for our test automation. So let's get it started. So first what I want to do is I want to get the Selenium jar files. So instead of getting the jar files here, I want to grab Selenium jar files and put them into a library so that I can reuse those libraries onto another project on the same workspace. So what I want to do is right click on my test project, and I'll go to build paths. So go to configure build paths, and then I'll add a library, and then I have to choose the user library parts and hit next, and click on user libraries, and I hit click new, and I'll say this library name will be Selenium. Hit OK. Now the library is created, but we need to add those jar files, the Selenium jar files. So I have to hit add external jar files. So this will take me straight to my file explorer and grab the jar files. So I don't have the Selenium jar files yet. So what I'll do is first I'll go to the Selenium main page and grab the jar file. So what I'll do is Selenium HQ and go to their official website and go to your download section, and then they have only the latest version, the 3.0 version on their homepage. I'm not interested about that because it's not compatible with the Firefox version that I have, so I have to get the previous releases. So I have to use this link right here. That will take me to this old version. So I'm interested with the 2.53. Click on it, and then I want to grab the Selenium Server Standalone 253.1. This guy right here. Click on it, and it's downloading. So I'll keep it, and then what I'll do is just put it in a Finder. It's in my download folder. I'll go back here, add external jars, and go to the download folder, and I'll go grab it from there. Alright, so give me a second. It looks like it's loading. A few seconds. What's going on? Is my screen freezing up on me? Come on. Not right now. There you go. There you go. I have it. 2.53.1. There you go. I'll open it right here. So there you go. I have the jar file included into this Selenium library. So I have this library ready. I hit OK and hit finish, and then apply that library to my project. Now you can see it on the here at the bottom, the Selenium right here. So I have the jar files included. Perfect. So now I can use the Selenium libraries to actually manipulate my browser. So the first thing I would do is I want to create an instance of the WebDriver. So I would do let me do WebDriver driver, and I'll just this value for a moment, and then I want to import from Selenium HQ. Perfect. So this is what I want to explain to you guys first. So when we actually started working on using Selenium or any type of automation tools, we using the browser. So anything that has to be done prior to interacting with the browser is opening the browser. So I want to use that before class annotations as a starting point before interacting with the web browser. So what I would do is I'll instantiate the driver on this class, so that whenever I run that basically whenever I start interacting with the browser, I have to have that driver instance. So what I'll do is here I'll go here, driver will be new Firefox driver. As simple. I need to import that. Control Shift O. That will import the driver. So anytime we start this class, this thing will be first thing that will be executed. Perfect. And then the other thing is like what we have to do is like right after executing our test classes, the test is completed, and we have to actually get rid of the instance of that driver. So to do that, I will go here. Let me do a if condition. If driver is not equal to null, then I will just nullify this driver. So I'll say driver will be equal to null. So now you can see that driver is not actually, since it's not a static, it's not on a class level, it's not showing up here. So what I would do is just I'll take this out here, and then I'll put it on a class level. So I'll make it private static, and then it can be accessed from anywhere in the class. So now I can see you can access this driver. So this after class will be your tear down, and then this one is like your startup. Perfect. And then anything between this is where you run your test. So here what we do is I'm gonna do a driver that get, for example, let's say we're gonna do we're gonna browse to yahoo.com, http://www.yahoo.com. Save it, and then this should do it. So the next thing I have to do is right click on my project and then go to run as TestNg test. Let's run it. I don't have any assertions at this point. I just want to make sure it can actually launch the browser and then navigate to yahoo.com, and then we can do the assertions once we get the green light. Okay. Yeah, it's trying to find the driver in Firefox. I'm using Firefox. And one thing that I actually want to mention here is if you are actually using Chrome or IE, for that matter, you need to actually specify, there you go, the browser just launched that. Come on. There you go, yahoo.com. Okay, it looks like it's doing its job. Perfect. Yeah, what I was saying is like if you have anything other than Firefox, you need to specify your you need to actually provide the driver binary file so that it can actually point to that driver file. Like for Chrome, you need to have your Chrome drivers, and for IE the same thing, even for Safaris and other browsers. But I'm using the older version of Firefox, and it doesn't need extra binaries. That's why it's just neat. So what's happening here? It looks like it's not actually closing the browser or doing anything, right? So let me do it manually here, and then let's go this one here. Perfect. So on a tier down, first I want to do driver.close. I want to close it, and then a driver.quit. I want to quit that driver. So if we have this one, it should be good. And I want to add some testing here, and I want to grab, let's say, driver that get title. I want to capture the title, and then this will give me a string. Let's say it's this title, and then I want to just do an assertion. Let's say I don't want to get to that point, but I just want to say this is our web page title. So I want to do this one here. Just want to print that out, and then we can do assertions later on. I don't want to get to that one and get you guys to another subject because it's not the scope of this video. So let me save everything here first. Save it. Go back to my projects and right click on it and run as TestNg. All right, let's. Alright, it's trying to launch the browser. It's actually a kind of slow in yeah, it's launching it here. Okay, it's kind of slow in the Firefox. Okay, it opened the browsers. So let me show you my console. Yeah. So what just happened? It runs the before class, which is this guy here. Launch, instantiating the Firefox driver, and then getting the driver, the Firefox driver, and then before method we don't have anything at this point, and then this is the line. This is our web page title, Yahoo. This is where what's happening on the @ test annotations, which is this guy here, driver.get, and then we're printing out the title here. So this is a test page, and then we have the after method and the before method. This is actually not important, and then at the end this runs the after class, which actually close the browser and quit Firefox. So this is the step by step. So this is TestNg in action. If you want to guys just practice with these different types of combinations. For example, if you want to do something crazy on the second test line, I can do something like, for example, here I want to do let's say driver that navigate to another let's say another web page. HTTP www.google.com, and then I'll go here, driver that get title for that Google page, and I'll say this is string, it's a title, and then I say okay, this is test2, and my web page title is, and I go here and put title here. So that's my second test2, and this is test1, and my web page title is this, and this is perfect, and I don't need the after method and before method. We don't need that. Let me go here, after class, before class. Yep, that's what we need, and save it, and then right click on my project and go to run as TestNg test. Click on it. Yeah, it's trying to launch the browser. Yeah, like I was mentioning earlier, Firefox is a little bit slower compared to Chrome. So this is just to show you for then it, okay, it's Google. Perfect. All right, so let's go to the console and see what has just happened. So I go up here. First one is before class, and then test1 was executed on Yahoo, and test2 on Google, and then the after class. Perfect. All right, so this is all for this video. On the next video, I'll show you how we actually do assertions on TestNg and some other fun stuff. Thank you so much. You have a good one. Bye bye.